Oh, there's dual. I did not realize the dual stages were on. I guess that's what I'll be doing today. Oh God, Old Queen is on. Okay, I might be getting slime today. I might actually be getting slime today. That's not a good loadout. Check active viewers and stream. What do you mean? What? You beat Clutterfunk? Oh, in Geometry Dash. Dude, that one was so hard for me to do for the first time. I just use camera because she's my only good attacker with crit and I don't really got any other units. Oh, I mean, I guess that is true. You don't have any critters in there. I don't like including critters in my generous loadout because if there's metals in a stage, 1 or 2 critters aren't actually going to do anything. Gold Warlock and got his Ultra Talents from the Guaranteed on today. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Sylvana's husband. Well, hello. Surprised to see you again, to be honest. Oh, wow, it's this guy? Oh, yeah, gee, thanks, Queen. By the way, bed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not know how to check active viewers. I know, I'm stupid, but I genuinely don't know how to... I don't know how to see the viewer list. But frankly, it doesn't really matter to me. If somebody's not chatting, I mean, as much as I'm fine with people lurking, but it doesn't really affect me whether they're lurking or not. I'm just here to talk to the people that are responding, you know what I mean? If there's somebody lurking, good for them. But yeah, I might actually be getting slime today. I think it's reds that I need for what I want to do. I think that's all I need. Because I want to get Cat Machine's true form. Yeah, I need 2 reds. And then with the power of Cat Machine and Pepe, I should be able to get slime. Oh god, a lot of times camera is enough for metals because I got her to level 40 and plus 20 levels. Oftentimes it relies way too much on RNG because you have to get a good stack on them. So unless it's like, you know, a very light metal stage, then cameraman will be fine. And you know, but if it's like if it's a metal stage, like a heavy metal stage, cameraman alone won't be enough because metals, like especially Sir Metal Seal, have oftentimes been very high percentage. Like they've been boosted a lot, and so cameraman won't actually like be able to solo. I mean, I guess if you have Dark Phono, he can kind of slow things down. But that's really all you have is cameraman and Dark Phono, and at that point, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Kind of just depends on the stage. It won't always work, but it won't do poorly either. Dogaku is gone, by the way. Like, you know what? What is his Twitch username? Just Dogaku, or is it other things? Because getting him completely gone would be ideal. I don't want him ever talking to me or you guys ever again. Because he's not only is he negative, but he's just weird. I'll look it up. Okay. Is Cat Machine good without talents? Yes, actually. The only talent he really needs is knockback immunity. But that's hardly ever actually like useful. Since, I mean, especially against the slime stage. Against Relic B. Against Relic B, there's really no point in having the knockback immunity. This is your main account? No, this is my new account. Getting progress on my new account is my priority over progress on my main, just because progress on my main doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I guess I could do ZL, but I might do that tomorrow. I think I can catch up on ZL tomorrow. Ban him, I found his account. Go ahead and ban him, yeah. Because I don't want him coming in. It was dismissed ads while you were mid-talking. Yes. Just go ahead and ban him. I don't know if you were still in ads or not, so I just replied to your message. Basically happened is that me and Grum basically rage baited the entire posse for 6 straight hours to keep them in one channel. Some other people did too, but they weren't there for the full thing. Wow, so you guys were like, I mean, thank you guys. Like, this is why I'm glad this happened so that now I finally have some actual moderation in the Discord. Like, things happen for a reason, and also, with every bad thing, there's good that comes after it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's just an optimistic way of thinking about it, but I mean, I'm glad it happened, just so that we could go ahead and make that step up. And yes, I know it was my fault I didn't have mods previously, but... Hello, Callie. But yeah, thank you guys for being such a good community. I appreciate it a lot. I'm glad you guys can be serious when you need to be. By the way, I should probably go ahead and say this now. I have a lot of stuff going on now with school and with, you know, having to do my own thing. So I don't think I'll really be able to pay much attention to Discord overall. And so I don't want to have my attention drawn to Discord. So maybe, you know, Discord is for my community, and every now and then I'll pop in and I'll be the one to join in instead of you guys tagging me, unless it's like absolutely necessary. But most of the time, if you want to talk to me, just wait till stream, because I'll still stream every weekend. The times may vary. It won't always be at the same time, thanks to busy schedules. But that's the best time to talk to me whenever it comes to like non-serious stuff, right? Because I love my community, but I don't want to have to constantly be on the Discord because people keep tagging me, you know what I mean? Also, you're not very late hitting these, you're fine. Hello, Sam Fun Guy. But yeah, so like, are you close to beating SOL? I am. I just need to actually try. I think I could definitely beat it now. And by now, I mean if I actually put in the time to make progress. But I'm getting there. Progress is progress, baby. Yeah. Yeah, the Discord situation yesterday was not fun. I am sorry for that. How is school so far? The lunch in my school is still disgusting. My school is just like, it's busy. Like I've only really been attending school for 2 days, and it exhausts me. And it's not necessarily because school's like tiring, it's more so just because like just being around people takes away so much energy from me. Like it's so exhausting to me. Like I'm a huge introvert. So like I will literally have my energy absorbed or like taken from me even without actually talking to people. It'll literally all that needs to be present in order for me to lose energy is for people to be around me. There doesn't have to be conversation. There just has to be me and my thoughts, and it exhausts me like mentally. So that's why I like having so much time on my own. That's why I almost have to require having me time. Your school lunch is god tier compared to other school lunches you see? You're lucky. Instead of it draining my energy, it drains my patience and makes me pissed because the kids in my class shut the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, I get it. But like at the same time, like I could like not go to school, right? Like I could still like I could do online school basically. If I wanted to avoid people, I would go online, right? But I want to go to school so that I can see my friends and stuff. So it's kind of like, if I'm going to complain about there being people, then I might as well have just stayed virtual, because that's what I did last semester. I went virtual. Or I just stayed home and did everything online. School's easy, I just play on my phone the whole time. Yeah. Phones are being made illegal in schools nowadays, though. It's weird. It's at least in the US. Your school manages to fail at cooking rice? Bro, my school doesn't even serve rice. Am I crazy for thinking August Gauntlet is fucking hard? The hardest gauntlet is whatever one has medals in it, because medals require you either spamming or having a critical hitter, and gauntlets can only have so many spawns. You don't miss school lunches? They were ass? Yeah. Yeah. We get it. We get it. You don't eat school lunch. We get it. We get it. Who even eats school lunch? Honestly, I don't think school lunch is that bad. I would eat it if I, you know, wanted to pay for it. But I just don't want to pay for it. Lissain? Who is Lissain? I don't... Oh, the angel elephant. I mean, I get that. I get it. I guess old queen time. Oh yeah, I think it is July Gauntlet, but it could be different. School lunch is sometimes good, sometimes bad. I'm not a picky eater. So like most of the time I would probably, at the very least, something from school lunch. But I'm just not gonna pay for it, you know what I mean? Yeah, the metal baba spam is what I'm talking about. So I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah, honestly, cat machines. Oh, well, his movement speed up might actually be good. How good is his movement speed? I actually. Oh, I forgot he had ultra talents, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm gonna talent him at all, though. I don't think I will. Oh, right. I'm gonna level you up till 37. It's been a while since I've done this stage without, like, overpowered units, so this is gonna be kind of scary, not gonna lie. But I think with this lineup, I should be able to do it. I should be able to. But I'm a little scared. But it'll be fine. 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 Have trust, chat. I'll be back, alright. That gauntlet was in fact doing actually use Cat Machine for Slime Cat restriction stage. Cat Machine's probably one of the best things you'll get for these stages. Pepe's kind of just here to speed things up with the Professor A, but Cat Machine's going to be the real MVP. So I should like drop my meat shields, right? I like shouldn't have meat shields and I should have like a research combo. What size of research combo do I need for row? Do I need small or medium? Manic Lion being the goat for Old Queen? Really? I don't think of... Huh. Interesting. I got Fishman today? That's a good pull. Or, I say pull. Good true form to get. Do I just need a small or do I need a medium? I think I need a medium. Its recharge time is 9 seconds. That doesn't help me. I just need to know, do I need a small or a medium? That's all I'm asking. Oh, wait, are you talking about Manic Lion? I need an M? Okay. So I will be dropping Bullet Train. No, I was talking about Row? Okay, you were talking about Row. That's what I thought, but I didn't know for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put you two up there, and I'll try this. I'll try this. I got Tails and Knuckles? Nice. I do like those collab movers. Pulled Swimmer from an 11 draw yesterday and got Knuckles too. That's cool. Yeah, Cat Machine getting cursed is the worst possible outcome. I don't have the right cat cannon, but it'll be fine. It's been a little while since I've done the stage, so maybe I shouldn't have done a rich cat immediately, but it's fine. Is Cat Machine fast enough for this? Yes. What? That hits him? Oh my god, hitboxes are so dumb. I swear, hitboxes are the fucking worst, bro. I hate hitboxes sometimes. Unlucky? No, I should have invested in movement speed. I thought he was faster for some reason. Oh wait, I shouldn't have spawned Pepe, because now I can't spawn this bitch. And then Pepe's missing. Okay, and then I think I'll go ahead and just spawn here. Yes, perfect. I say perfect. Not really perfect, but good enough. Good. I don't think I sent Row quick enough, but you know what? There it is. Pepe's doing something. Pepe has like 4 knockbacks, right? So this is good. Bam. I wish I had Thunderbolt Cannon on. Thunderbolt Cannon would have been much better to have here. I want to get rid of this dog before anything. This is gonna be a bitch, isn't it? Yeah, I hate the relic doges in this stage. Like, seriously, I hate relic doge in this stage. It's so annoying. Because like, how am I supposed to do shit? Okay, so I will wait for a second. Spawn you. Hopefully you can get in. Please get in. Thank the Lord. Is Ro getting in? Not if it gets fucking Sloan. Yeah, this is not ideal. Maybe I should stop spawning Can and Courier so much, considering I have a research combo. Never mind. Coconut Mall, my beloved track. It is so fitting, right? Totally fitting. So fitting, chat. Oh, Bahamut. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor Bahamut. You poor Bahamut. I'm gonna have to get Pepe back in there. Getting Pepe in there from this far away is gonna be rough, though. Thankfully, she has high movement speed, but... don't make her miss. Okay, well, now she's cursed. And then she also missed. Yeah, beautiful, lovely. I love this game. I love this stage. Don't you? I love how a curse can last so fucking long for no reason. You know, I love this stage. I love this stage. Unlucky round. I don't know how unlucky it is and how skill-based it is, but if you got a level 10 Gyat, it's not even the Gyat though, like, you know? It's not even her ass that's big. It's like, she has literal jiggle physics. Like, she quite literally has jiggle physics. If I can manage to kill the fucking one horn, then I think I'll be fine here. I just need to kill the... I need to kill everything. Please die. Maybe I should have kept Bullet Train for the fucking Relic Doge. Because Relic Doge sucks, dude. As much as I like Power Cutter in this stage, I don't think Power Cutter is going to help as much as anything else would. It's just luck, and whoever thought of Professor A showing at a high chance for his attack speed should be fired. Yeah. It's just rough, you know? Is Pepe paying your bills? Shut up. Baja for Doge removal? That is a good idea, but like that's so expensive. I don't have that kind of money in this stage, even with a rich cat. I guess I just need to stop spawning Can so much. Because Courier can at least get in. Can can't. So I think this will be better. I think this will be better, and then getting a better Pepe and stuff will... I think that'll help a lot. Oh wait, I just realized I'm not even using... Stardew Valley. Yes. I'm not even using Manic Island. No wonder. Here, I'll level him up. Why did it just die as Cat Machine? What do you mean? What do you mean by the full yellow background? I will drop... I think I'll drop Can, honestly. I don't think she actually helps a lot here. Like, sure, she helps against the Rhino, but so will Manic Island. What do you mean? Just unlock Curse Cannon? Nah. The stage I didn't use Courier. I thought it was easier to use Manic Island and Sushi. Well, why can't you use Courier with them? On their true form icons? It's just so... You see how there's a line in the middle? You see how it's still different? That's just the line in the middle. It is still the true form thing. It's just so zoomed in that you can only see the pale line. But you see how this one is white all the way around. Meanwhile, this one only has like it does get darker if you look closely. It's just zoomed in a lot. It's just the way he looks. I was too greedy with combo. Fair enough. Oh wait, why am I bringing Bahamut? I feel like I really don't need Bahamut. I feel like I'll just bring Can instead, honestly. Or should I use Power Cutter instead? Who's better here, Power Cutter or Can? I think Power Cutter might actually be better, but it would be harder to do. Corey can land a hit if Rogue Cat weakens, or with Thunderbolt Cannon. Who the hell are you calling Varden? Can? Okay. I will draw Bahamut for Can. Alright, I like this loadout. I kind of wish I had Vigler or Kaluga for a Research M without needing 3 slots. Thank you for reminding me about talents, by the way. You should use Newton? Oh, yeah. I would... totally. Okay, Cat Machine. I'm giving you some movement speed. Red and Varden, same thing? No, it's not. That's all the talents I'll give you. I think I already have... Yeah, I already have move speed up on Can. Do I... I should probably level you up at least a little bit. That'll be fine. I'll level you up twice. Anybody else I can talent? Hello, just dropping into Dilly Dally. Thank you, T. Thank you. Also gave Cat Machine move speed just because of this stage. Yeah, move speed helps a lot on this stage. That's why I just gave it to him. It's worth it, because it'll help out later on as well. Like, him having more movement speed is nice. I don't know what you mean by... What do you mean by need? I don't think you need Can speed up. She does fine without. She's mainly there to help deal with Relic Doges and the Rhino, the One Horn. Can't wait for Hayabusa Ultra Talents. Honestly, fair. Hayabusa Ultra Talents look really good. I'm sorry. You don't one-shot? That is surprising to me, but don't worry. Cat Machine move speed is zooming. Oh, wait. Did he still get cursed? I think he still got cursed. That's actually fucked. Yeah, he got cursed. That's actually so fucked up. That's actually fucked up. How fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up. Like, that actually is fucked up, though. Like, what the hell? How did he get cursed there? I thought he was zooming past the hitbox. And then Manic Island is slow, apparently. Dude, I swear, sometimes I remember things being faster or slower than they are. I think I want to get Pay out for this. God, maybe I should have done some cost down on Ro. And then Pay. Dude, that hitbox is so whack. That hitbox is so whack. You're telling me that hits? God damn it. That wasn't even spawn time. That was just... Cat Machine does not have a big hitbox. Every cat's hitbox is the same. I think I just need to not rely on the Ubers. I think that's what I need to do. Just not rely on the Ubers. Because sure, they can be helpful, but if you fuck them up, you fuck them up. Their hitboxes are so stupid. It's not even just Elder Queen, like you said. It's most LD bosses or units, enemies. It's so out of whack. Cat Machine doesn't get cursed in the beginning. You can save some money. Yeah. I mean, 100%. And rushing down the first Professor A is definitely the best thing you can probably do. It's just unfortunate that I, you know, got him cursed. Unfortunately. It's just unfortunate. And I do have Thunderbolt Cannon, so maybe at some point I could make some sort of use out of that. I don't know why I'm using Maglev right now. I just made this bitch get knocked back there. Cat Machine for Swing Water? What? Braidivision? Thoughts on Braidivision? I don't know. But this Professor A being alive right now is not ideal. Don't you like need to rush down the first Professor A in order to win the stage? Isn't that a thing? I feel like I remember that being a thing. My thoughts on Braidivision is that he's a shit driver. Shut your bitch ass up. You blew up too. Oh, by the way, yeah, there are 2 of them. Hopefully I timed that right, by the way. Cat machine? Cat machine? Cat machine? Please. Gee, thanks, Thunderbolt Cannon. Wow, Thunderbolt Cannon, I'm so grateful for you. You kept putting the car in park? Nah, that's your fault. And then okay. Just, tell me this. How did I get both of these things cursed? But how did neither of them get cursed this time around? How did neither of them get cursed this time around? I'm so lost. Like, tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. You know? Like, bro. And she's still not getting hit somehow. I think Pepe is getting bullied, maybe? I don't know. But there we go. That's a good hit. T-Bolt Cannon is the least reliable MFer ever. And by the way, Marine, it's not just about timing. Because I timed it fine there. It just doesn't hit things sometimes. I wish leveling up Thunder Cannon actually, like, did something sometimes. Because, like, it just misses. It just straight up misses. Sometimes. Of course, it does depend on things. But... okay, I need to time my row better. I think I'll just stop spawning row, actually. I think I'm gonna lure a little bit. Are there only 2 Professor A's or are there 3? I don't remember. If I had money, I would actively gift subs to make you never sing. I wasn't actually trying to sing it, though. Like, it wasn't a serious singing thing. Just use Thundia Ultra Form. You know, funny enough, I don't think she would actually do well here because she would just get juggled by Professor A. I'm just trying to lure right now. I say as I spawn another row. How did that bitch get knocked back? I wasn't even trying to get you knocked back, little bro. Okay, so where are you hitting? Okay, so Cat Machine now. And then you miss. Oh, why did I send Pepe there? That was a bad Pepe. Yeah, she got cursed. It's fine. Oh, wonderful. It got knocked back. Beautiful. Oh, and then Cat Machine slowed. Oh, beautiful. I fucking love this. I love slow. I love how they gave this bitch slow. You know? Sometimes the stage just annoys the hell out of me. Oh, this bitch is still alive? Oh my lord. Can the queen bee die at least? Can the bee at least die? I like the volcano cat. Oh, the island? Yeah. It's up to your YouTube some days ago, and I saw you stream. I was waiting for this. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. This bitch is still alive, bro. Oh my lord. I hate this stage, bro. And then, don't worry, I have to deal with the worst version of the stage because I can only do one lineup, or one row. People say that Professor A is not that hard, but all the other variants at least have more than one non-Uber counter. I mean, Professor A has more than one non-Uber counter. It has Manic Island, it has Row, it has Maximum Fighter sometimes. Especially a high-leveled one with defensive combo or something. But that's about it. I mean, Thunderbolt Cannon Bahamut, but... Manic Island is probably the most consistent unit in Battle Cats. Yeah, I'd say he's up there. Manic Eraser is probably more consistent though, honestly. I think Manic Eraser is... oh wait, I have to use a Treasury Radar? Oh, fuck it. Well, at least I have Slime. I don't necessarily need the true form right now. I'm just glad I have Slime, you know what I mean? Because I don't feel like doing this right now. I do not feel like doing this right now. I'm just glad I have Slime. Yeah. I don't even have all the Cats of Cosmos treasures, so my potential against Reds isn't even at the top of its game right now. So now for the rest of the stream, do I just do dual stages? I might as well. Restriction stage probably harder than true form stage. I don't know what you mean, but probably it definitely is. It most definitely is from my experience. Just because only having one row is way harder than having to just rush down a stage. But I also don't have Baja Blast, so rushing down the stage would be harder. So I think I should probably wait to do the revenge stages till I get Baja Blast, because that'll help a lot. I don't exactly have Phono, so Smile, you know. Is it your second account? Yes, this is my second account. I do not have Manic Island on here. Should I replace Normal Eraser for my level 40 Ramen Erasers plus 17? How far are you into the game? I mean, Ramen probably is better than Normal Eraser, but how far are you into the game? Well, I know I'm not doing like a lot of energy in my voice and stuff, but like, it's my stream. I don't stream to make YouTube videos. I stream to stream. You know what I mean? So I'd rather it be a little more chill. Baja and T-Bone? Yeah, I know. Baja Blast is really good, so as long as I get that, it'll be fun. So your 4-hour ranking video, you will add collab Uber? Probably not, just because collab Ubers are kind of just weird. Like, everybody knows that they're really not that good, and that you're probably not gonna wind up using them. Like, you're not gonna use them because they're good, you're gonna use them because you just feel like using them, since most of the time they're actually worse than just their normal variants and stuff. So, like, I don't think I'll ever do collab. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, seasonal. I'm thinking of seasonal, but I probably won't add seasonal either. But collab Ubers are technically just... They're just interesting. There's so many of them that if I add some, I'll have to add others. And so that would just be way bigger. Like, my main Uber... Sorry, that was me being stupid. My bad. But actual collabs, not seasonal like I was being stupid for. Collab Ubers, I feel like I would put them in their own tier list just because, like, they should be ranked on a different scale than normal Ubers. Just because collabs tend to have worse Ubers overall. Is this going to be a longer stream to compensate for the lower stream frequency? It depends on how I feel. If I'm tired at 2-hour mark, I'll probably, you know, I'll probably stop. Like, I'm not gonna force myself to do a long stream. I'm just gonna stream however long I feel like it. You know what I mean? If I feel like I don't have anything else to do and I feel like I have nothing else to talk about, then I'll end stream. I'm not gonna force myself to do any long streams. Just because, I don't know, having free time would be nice. Mullet literally carry you through floor 44. I understand that Mullet's good. Worse than any other Uber in the game. Maybe the next time I redo my Uber tier list, which will be a while. It'll be a little while before I do my next Uber tier list. Maybe I will do... Well, here's the thing. If I do another Uber tier list, I want to do it a little more normally, except this time I would do 2 different tier lists. I would have one tier list for specialist value and one tier list for generalist value. Either that, or I can like do one tier list where I just do F through S and I see like what's their specialist value and what's their generalist value, and I can just meet in the middle. Maybe that's what I can do. Because like I don't think I would have to explain my placings again. I don't think I would do that. I think I would probably just like place them, and if anybody questions why I placed them where, I would probably just like show them my old Uber tier list since it actually explains everything. It's just organized differently, but I don't know. Hello, Shishalan. And then I could also do collab Ubers. Like, I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. And also, like, it's just gonna take a long time. Because I did cut a little bit out of that previous Uber tier list. So that was closer to 5 hours in stream time. So if I wanted to, I could probably set aside like an entire weekend to do like 2 5-hour streams to do a full tier list, or I could just, you know, zoom through it and like, you know, I just do all of my Ubers normally. Or not all my Ubers, all of the Ubers. Collab Ubers are my main, like, I don't, how many collab Ubers are there? Like, there's a lot, right? I feel like there is. But maybe I'm wrong. Hydrate? Alright. I have some Chick-fil-A Coke right here. There's a fuck ton of collab Ubers? Yeah, I know. It would probably, like, double the length of the tier list. However, if I'm not explaining everything, then I don't think I'll really have to worry about that. I just beat Cosmos 1 and I just beat Musashi stage earlier, so do I replace normal eraser for ramen? It kind of just depends on, like, I don't know, whatever you want. Eraser's not amazing. Like, if he's only plus 17, then I think ramen will definitely prove to be better. Doesn't Evangelion have like 30 collab units? Yeah, same with Street Fighter. They both have like 2 full... They both have like 2 full banners. Why would you want your Coke to taste like a chicken sandwich? It doesn't? It tastes like Coke? It's just from Chick-fil-A? All collab legendaries target traitless? That is true. I think they're just trying to bring more value to... Oh, shit. Let's try that again. Yeah. That's fair. I think that maybe they just want to bring more value to them. I don't think that no one is going to target traitless. What do you mean? The Evangelion Legendary literally targets traitless. We already know this. We already know this. This has been known since it was released into an update. Shadow and Sonic are probably the best collab Ubers, but the Aku Uber from Baki collab is probably better than them. There's a lot of good collab Ubers, but like there's also a lot of better non-collab Ubers. So like a collab Uber can be good and all, but there's still better. Oops, I was wrong then? Yeah. Yeah, it's an Izanami clone. If it was an Izanagi clone, then it would probably be a lot better. There is a new Evangelion Uber that looks like it'll be really easy to stack. Which, it actually looks really cool. I want it. I want that Uber. I mean, deserves some more recognition in this community, not gonna lie. I mean, I get it, but... I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't care. Give her credit. I don't care. She's cool, yeah, but like, yeah. A lot of the Evangelion Ubers are genuinely decent strong. I think a lot of them are a little bit overhyped, but they are good. Mola is just like, just don't let him get hit in the first place. You know what I mean? Like if you're actually letting him get hit, then that's your problem. Because otherwise, just I mean, he has a lot of range, and doesn't he only have single targeting? So like he's not actually all that great. Finished Dojo, not gonna lie, last level for me was easier than the second last. Do you by any chance have some of the Ubers that make it carryable? Such as that one Rusher that pierces shields. I don't remember what his name is, but you know, because like if you have very specific Ubers for 12-3, then it's really easy. But if you don't have any of those specific Ubers, then I use Cosmo. Oh, that makes sense. Fucking Cosmo. Oh, did I beat? I don't think Baja Blast really did all that much for me there. You used Baja Blast on 12-3? You're on 12-2 and getting Catapult Ultra Form very soon? Cool. What are we talking about? Dojo. 12-3. So I should be able to beat it. I don't even remember what's on 12-2. Use it for the startup damage? I guess that's fair. I just used Earl and Luza. Wait, how the hell did you kill Okame? Okane? Whatever. How did you kill him? Or did you just, like, kill the base through him or something? Because, like, to my knowledge, you kind of have to have a little more than just Baja and ID for that. Because Cosmo doesn't knock him back. And he definitely doesn't kill him in time before he can push far enough. Going to go and play Dokkan? Oh, wow. Pop into your stream and I'll pop your stream into picture-in-picture mode. Interesting. Interesting. I'm so grateful. I used Kenshin Dojo last level. It was easy. Yeah, I didn't have that. I did not have Kenshin for my 12-3. 12-2 is Papu, Cadaver Bear, Zezil. Oh, it's just a bunch of zombies? No wonder I don't remember it. Cosmo stack? You Cosmo stacked? Like, against the Midnight D? So that wasn't for starting damage, unless you... Oh! So you let Bahamut die, and then you let Midnight D push you, and then you just stalled to stack Cosmo. That's a stupid-ass strat. And by stupid-ass strat, I mean, I would just never want to do that. I don't like stacking. That's like the same thing as Cyberpunk and Sniper stacking. Only 2, technically. You still waited like 2 to 3 minutes for that to happen. I would never do that. My friend that played Battle Cats got eyeballs, and the only reason why I knew he was good was because of you? Oh. Damn. I'm the only reason why? Do you not watch Lucas? I stacked 3 Cyberpunk too? Oh. So you were just lame. Okay, I got it. I think I used Cyberpunk, but I didn't stack him. Yeah, no, I remember not stacking. It's literally a video. It's on my YouTube channel. I literally... There's proof that I didn't stack him. I just used him. I only had 1 at a time, and he would die relatively quickly. He was only there to, like, kind of change the pace a little bit. I guess I never saw his video on him. Lucas didn't do a video on Iwalt specifically, but he did do a video on Iwalt's talents whenever they came out. I don't remember what update that was, but it was a while ago. So... Cyber stacking makes me want to kill everyone in a 5-foot radius than myself. Yeah, fair enough. I got Hacker Cat after I already beat ZL. Either you speedrun the game way too quickly, or you're just the unluckiest person on Earth. Good thing I can't cyber stack because I don't got Cyberpunk. I mean, you're probably better off. Without Cyberpunk, you'll get better at the game yourself. The real carrier was ID, not gonna lie. How the fuck did ID carry? There's no relics in there, except for Magamojo. Magamojo's the only the only relic in there. And I think Luza would have dealt with him faster. Oh, these stages are really easy right now. The only reason Cyberpunk is considered top 5 super rare is purely due to cyber stacking. Yeah, I just don't like using it, and it's really unnecessary most of the time. Like, sure, it's helpful, but it takes so much time, and it's so unnecessary. Just either get good at the game or just wait till you're actually prepared for the stage. Cyber stacking is really only good whenever you're unprepared for a stage. So at that point, is it really that good? It's like the same thing as having an Uber, except the Uber is really slow and annoying to use. And also still not that good. Got my general loadout, and that is carrying me through SOL 2 chapters, and I got Urun and I got Slow Beam. Slow Beam will not be that great for you. Man. Cyber's not that good, sure. I'm sorry. I will never support people saying that Cyberpunk is that good. Because I still value Pizza. I still value Housewife. I still value Manic units like Manic Eraser and stuff. I still value all of those more than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is not that good. I know a lot of people would disagree with me on that, but he's really not that good. I got Slow Beam to get the others? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because you have to. Should you tap the Relic and then Rodeo just dodged? You used Rodeo on 12-3? Brother, are you okay? Mentally. Ken and Manic Eraser are above Cyberpunk. Cyber stacking is just stupid. Like, get good at the game. Here's the thing, it is really good, right? Like, I can't say that Cyberpunk's not good. I just hate saying that it's better than all of these super rares that you'll get way more usage out of. Housewife. Maybe not even Pizza, because Pizza's replaceable by Heavy Cat CAT. But, like, Housewife. Honestly, Rogue can sometimes really help, but only sometimes. Manic Eraser, there's Manic Macho Legs, Manic Mohawk, there's Manic Island, there's Manic King Dragon. Not a lot of people use Manic King Dragon, but Manic King Dragon is really good. Don't forget about him. Maglev, Bullet Train, aka. There's others that I would find more use out of than Cyberpunk. You know? Rodeo has dodge talent? I never knew that. Mainly because it's not good. I don't know what you're talking about with Rodeo dodging. I don't believe Rodeo has dodge. Not Rodeo, sorry. Who then? Who dodges Relic? I got Crazy Gross last time I was on. That's a good grab. Crazy Gross is really good. I am wrong, sorry. I'm just curious as to who you're talking about, because I don't know a lot of units that dodge Relic. I mean, there's Brainwashed Mohawk, but that's not really... Who the fuck dodges Relic? I feel like in the future, everyone's gonna stack Saber, even in fucking Dojo level 1, ranking 1. Yeah, because, I mean, people just get worse and worse. I don't think I even used Rodeo on Relic Bun. Well, I don't remember. I think maybe I did before I got Naga or something. I think I literally only used Rodeo for Relic Bun whenever I first fought him. I don't have the patience to cyberstack. I cyberstacked on Xenobeast, Bunagleos. Dodging Relic sucks without Curse Immune? Well, if they dodge Relic, chances are they have Curse Immune. I only use Rodeo on 1 star? Yeah. Damn. That's rough. Maybe I should have Ramen on here. It's been proven that you don't necessarily need gacha units to win. I mean, yeah. There are people that have done no gacha. I feel like 12-3 gets a lot of shit somehow. I use Matador? Oh, so you used Matador to dodge Okane and the Anteater. The dodge is huge. Against the Anteater, why not just use Cone? Because Cone and Matador would have the same problem of luring in attacks by by Okane. So I'm just confused. I should have Cat Machine here. I use Cone too. Then how the hell did the dodge help you at all? I guess this just to continue stalling Okane without any backlash? Is that what it was? I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in Cat Machine. You don't even have the... I don't even have Prisoner. Is Miyamoto one of the units that destroys 12-3? I don't think so. Well, because here's the thing, right? You need a little more than just an anti-black to destroy it. You need something that can quickly deal with the Anteater. I don't remember its name, but the Aku Anteater. And you need something to quickly deal with Okane. So Yukimura would be really good against Okane. Miyamoto would probably be good against Okane, but it wouldn't be able to deal with the Aku. The Relic was not a problem because I'd kill him too fast. Well, I mean, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I think I used Satoru in that stage. Maybe, I don't remember. Okay, by the way, Luke, I'm just saying, you also stacked Cyberpunk and Cosmo. You very clearly have a different situation than everybody else. The fuck you mean Matador can carry the rest of the stage? Like, I have no doubt that Matador can you know, I'm very well aware that it can stall fine, but it's getting damage off. That's hard. I'm gonna play Deltarune, so bye. See ya, Slime. What do you think about Exfil ranking Barg #1 top Uber? Hasn't that been a thing? And I'm pretty sure I've already talked about it before. I don't like that Uncanny Legend talent orb is like something people are actually considering for rankings and shit. I don't think talent orbs should be considered for ranking, since they're not always, like, super obtainable. Not everybody can get them. So it's kind of just, like, misleading. For carry, I mean, he can stall. Well, Cone can stall just fine, right? Am I wrong? I mean, I guess... I never really just considered using Matador. I just never did. My loadout for those types of levels are always strange, I know. Well, it's just because you're willing to do things that other people aren't. Other people aren't willing to stack Cyberpunk or stack Cosmo, you know? Like, it's just... You just have a different strat. A set is better than Barg, not gonna lie. I think with talents, she might be able to be said to be better than Barg, but without talents, as of right now, I don't think it's even close. The boss 2-shot Cone, so it's not enough. I don't care if the boss 2-shot. Cone is cheaper and also is more likely to live. Because Matador's base HP isn't all that high, and only has like a 30% dodge chance. So Matador's not actually likely to live more than Cone is. I think what you were experiencing is actually just the fact that you had more than one thing to rely on. You just had more than one thing spawning. It would be the same thing as if you were just using Manic Eraser on the side. I don't think Matador was actually helping you as much as you think. It would have been the same thing as using Rock or something. And had knockback? I guess it kind of does have knockback. But like I said, Rock would probably give you the same result as Matador did. I do think Balrog's overrated, though. The boss? Just call him Okane. Listen, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying you did it differently than most people. Because most people aren't willing to stack things like Cosmo and Cyberpunk for that kind of thing. Because, first of all, not a lot of people actually have Cosmo's Ultra Form. And second of all, not a lot of people want to spend the time to stack him. Not just him, but also stack Cyberpunk. I hate Balrog. I hate how overrated he is. Because Balrog is basically a specialist in the fact that he only works against certain stages. And in those stages, he works really well, but that's like the same thing as saying Thundia works really well against red, but only against red, you know what I mean? Like, sure, they have usage outside of it, but in the stages where they work best, that's, you know, where you're gonna use them. Balrog is used in so many stages that I feel like a lot of people forget that that's not what I wanted to do. I feel like a lot of people just overlook it. Overlook the fact that it's really not that good. Barg's basically... He's basically a specialist. Because there's a lot of stages where he doesn't work that well, and there's a lot of stages where there's quite a few stages where he does work fine. But you're not gonna get that a lot. Nowadays, at least, because, like, nowadays... There's just so many, like, strong opponents and, like, enemies that you're not gonna be able to get Barg in there. He works in every stage almost. Yeah, but at what level? Level 50, level 60 max talents. Like, he requires all of that investment just to keep up. In Star DUL, I have my doubts that even at level 60 and max talents, he would actually work well. You know what I mean? Like, he relies on investment too much to be actually, like, viable. Because it's not worth it. I would rather put investment into things that can actually make permanent use out of it. That's just the problem with melee units. Balrog's still a top 10 Blue Flame. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not top 10. He's still definitely top 10. Because even though he doesn't actually work as well as a lot of people think he does in most stages, he does still carry against stages that would be, like, way harder without him. Like, he is, like, essentially a boss killer. Like, not the boss killer like Lufaland, but he is a boss killer. And so things like Angel Clyanel and stuff like that, he works phenomenally on. And there's just no denying it. It's just talking about general viability that I don't think he's actually as good as a lot of people say he is. Shall I go ahead and bring in... I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Cat Machine here as well. Yeah, I mean, I understand saying Balrog's design sucks and all that, but he's still really good. What are some examples of things you find better, though, Blue Flame? I'm just curious. What is it that you find better than Balrog? And don't go saying the phonos. I'm aware that you find those better. Lasvos is a boss killer revamped, or should I say reborn? Lasvos is also overrated, but largely because he relies on RNG, and so he's just inconsistent and unreliable. Here's the thing, right? Peons don't automatically shut down Balrog, because there are other ways of clearing peons out that don't require anything with Balrog. You can just use your cat cannon, you can use a waiver, like slime, and all that stuff. Like, you don't have to just, like, say, oh, Balrog sucks because of peons. Like, there's ways around it. Do they make it harder to use him? Yeah, but I mean, there's a reason why his 20-second recharge time is really good, right? Because even if you fuck him up, he's not that big of a deal. You can just spawn him again. So, like, got all Balrog's talents at level 55 and he's cracked? Yeah. Hence, requires investment. He requires investment just to get 1 or 2 hits in. And most of the time, he won't actually get his strength and hit in. So, you know, like, that's just the kind of thing where investment is something that, like, you should look at, especially whenever you're talking about ultra forms and ultra talents. Ultra forms and ultra talents require just as much investment as Balrogs do. Even without ultra form and ultra talents, Balrog requires the same investment as everybody else in order to be good. You know what I mean? Like, especially since he actually wants those stat ups. So you actually have to give him defense and attack up. You actually have to give him that strengthen up. You actually have to give him the cost down, you know? You have to give him that stuff in order for him to be so good. And that's probably no cheaper than giving somebody some ultra talents. And so I think a lot of people are like, oh, you know, he's just an Uber. He doesn't even have ultra talents and ultra form yet, and yet he's still so good. And yet it's kind of like Furluga, where he does require a lot of investment, and people just underestimate that. All the top non-fast Ubers have high investment to be good. Yeah, but like, honestly, if you look at everybody at level 60, it would take you more NP to make Balrog good than it would for you to make something like Anubis good. Because with Anubis, all you really need is a TBA decrease. Like, that's all you really need for him to be generally really good. That's all you need for his damage to be really high. Meanwhile, Balrog requires everything, right? Like, so, like, you can't just be like, oh, you have to, like, sure, just because sure, they do have more talents when they have ultra talents, right? However, you have to consider that you don't actually need all of those talents for him to be good. Unlike Balrog, where people are like, oh, you know, just have him at level 60 max talents and he'll be really good, you know? Like, you know? That might need some review from you. What do you mean? The Chrono's top tier? Chronos isn't mid, she just works really well with the rest of your team. Is Chronos underrated now? No, I think I actually underestimate her as well, or underrate her as well, because her damage doesn't even surpass 5k. Wait, I don't even think it surpasses 4k DPS. I think she straight up has only 3700 DPS, and that's on a multi-hit where the last hit is the strongest. So her damage isn't good at all, and her freeze isn't, like, her freeze has interceptions between attacks. So, like, there's a second where your enemies can still move between freezes. And so that is something to consider. Like, I don't think she's top tier, but I think she's still really good. You know what I mean? Like, she's still really good, but I don't, you know, you know, I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. Can Dread not even do anything here? Let's see. Gravestone Head? Yeah, this is just a terrible stage, honestly. It's fine though. I got it. Haka isn't bad. Haka's not bad, but this is Lord Gravy. This is Lord Gravy. More value on the specialist? Yeah, but if you're talking about Barog, then you're talking about a generalist, technically. Because, like, it's not just about what you consider him, it's mostly what others consider him. Everybody else considers Barog to be a generalist, so you have to rank him as such. If we're just talking about what specialists are the best, then we would start talking about Thundia, you know, probably like Hanayama and stuff like that, you know? Like, that's what you would be talking about. You wouldn't be talking about Barog in a specialist conversation. Just because most people consider him a generalist. I know that I consider him a specialist, and that some people will consider him a specialist since he only works in certain stages, but most people will consider him a generalist. Like, not specialist or generalist, just their usage and how good they do at their role. Well, Barog does really good at his role. He's a boss killer. He fucking destroys anything he can reach. The only problem is that he can't reach a lot, you know what I mean? So if you're just talking about how good they are at what they do, then Barog would easily be top tier. Is Wendy a better anti-floating than Cosmo? Yes, because Cosmo's freeze is as nice as it is, you'd probably be better off just one-shotting. Not gonna lie. Which Wendy does great at. Do you think that when Braid Division ages, he will develop male pattern baldness? My friends in real life already say I have a receding hairline, so why not? I agree he is top tier, just not in my top 10. Well, your top 10 and not being, and just a general top 10, those are different things. I understand that he can be outside of your top 10 Uber, but overall, I think that, like, it's not even an opinion at this point. It's just a fact that Barg is a top 10 Uber overall. Cosmo's more of a support. Like, that's something I've always said, is that he's more of a support. He's not a standalone Uber. Does Barry have the Vegeta hairline? No. At least not as bad as Vegeta. Just men bald easy. Almost as if we're cursed by being raised to have, you know, terrible hair wash stuff. We're never given the good shampoo and the good conditioner. We're always given poison. That note sounded very defensive. Well, you haven't seen me. It's not even that bad. My hairline's not that bad. My hairline and eyebrows do not go way back. I can guarantee you that much. They do not. I should have spawned something sooner. I don't know why I just let this... I let bro push me. I let bro come to me. That was a mistake. Oh, that wasn't though. Oh my god, I'm getting YouTube comments talking about how... criticizing how I'm talking about how Trixie's freezes isn't normal. Like, I feel like whenever I say stuff about Trixie, there are those that understand and will say that it's just part of her design, which is actually really cool, and I understand that. And then there's those that just completely, like, lie to themselves and gaslight themselves into thinking that Trixie's freeze is amazing and top tier and perfect. As if Aros don't easily push down Trixie without support. About to face off Traitless Ostrich. Interesting. Oh, wait. Is Cat Machine gonna die in time? Oh, hey, you can just permanently stall. Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. About to face off against the Traitless Ostrich. Yeah, Traitless Ostrich. Arosts, they're not fun in early game, not gonna lie. Yeah, I love my YouTube comments sometimes because nobody can agree on anything. Just reading chat messages about your future balding is funny. You've seen my hairline. It's not even that bad. Like, it's actually not that bad. Please kill. Thank you. Alright, now this is going to take a while. So just wait, chat. Bray has hair? Yes, I have hair. My hairline is better. You're also a woman, so you can cover up your hairline better. You should use Baja Blast? Oh, funny. That is going to be one hell of a level. I'm going to be back and report. How much? Oh god, I got to deal 200,000 damage. That's gonna take like 4 hits. Oh my god. Wait, there's assassin bears? Shit. That might be bad. Warlock might be the best anti-trait list. What do you mean by might be? Because he's definitely not. But why is that even considered? Hydrate, yeah. Queen, are you jealous of my Chick-fil-A drink that I'm drinking? I wish I was a woman, not gonna lie. That's a bad mindset. That's what starts dysphoria. Here's the thing, instead of wishing to be like somebody else, you should just be glad you are who you are. Because let's be real, being a man, being a woman, they both suck. It sucks to just live. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I mean, that's one way to think of it. But you want to know how I think of it? I think of it as, I don't know, just, I mean, if you think it's better to be a woman, then think again, because they have it rough. Assassin Bear last second? God, I hope not. There's a dragon fruit pineapple slush? That's interesting. Okay, there's a difference between feeling like you are a woman in a man's body and wanting to be a woman. Like that's what I can say. Hello, Loaf. I mean, I'm not criticizing you. If you wanna go through the surgery to change genders, I'm not gonna stop you. Nor do I want to stop you. Be whatever you want. However, I will say there's not going to be any turning back. So you need to be sure that that's the decision you want to make. I wish I was a girl. Why is that something people wish? I can never have that kind of thought process. Like, I'm just happy with how I am, how I turned out. I can never want to change who I am. Does this want Cats of the Cosmos 3 treasures? This might require COTC 3 treasures, not gonna lie. Because bro is not dying. I wouldn't want to be a guy. I wouldn't want to be a woman. And I mean, I know that's just different mindsets, but you want to be a fish like Dahlia-san? That's fair. I don't feel comfortable in my own skin and feel shitty being perceived as masculine. Interesting. I mean, everybody feels differently. I know, I'm aware. Everybody has different ways of thinking. Everybody's born different, da-da-da-da. So like I said, do as you wish. Just know that you have to deal with the consequences. And most of the time, there's not going to be any turning back. At least there's not going to be any easy way to turn back. So I'm just saying, it's not perfect either way. It's not easy being a man. It's not easy being a woman. It's called being human. It's easy to resent men if you're a woman. Not really. Depends on the woman. Like as a guy, I can say this one thing. I don't like anybody right now. I don't like any women right now. And if one started hitting on me, I would probably turn her away. Because like I'm just simply not interested. So if you think it's easy, it's not. And sometimes the guys that you pick up aren't going to be the guys that you actually want. God damn it, Bahamut. Why did I... Oh my lord. I just wish I was seen as a girl. Well, then look like a girl. I don't fucking know. There are surgeries, right? Like, if you want to be seen as a girl, then, you know, there are ways to fix that. That crit made me dead inside? Yeah, that was rough. It was mainly my timing that fucked it up, though. Surgery isn't, like, a major part of trans women. Yeah, but it's a part. I'm not saying you have to go through surgery to be a woman. I'm just saying it'll probably help if you think people see you as a man, then there are ways to help change that. Surgery was an example. There are different things you can do to be more woman-like. Baja crit win? Yeah, let's not get Bahamut crit. Why don't we do that? It was all girls at once, then I got a Y chromosome and my uterus and eggs fell out. Interesting sentence there. That's not how that works, by the way. You're not just born a woman. You don't just have a chromosome fall out. That's not how that works. That would basically mean that, oh, I was born a woman, and then, everything about me being a woman dropped. That would then make you non-binary. That would not make you a man. Sure, that is the most basic pickup line of all time. Baja 500% Savage Blow, yeah. You wish you could be a girl and it sucks when people say that because I want to be seen. I'm a monster and a mistake. I'm a monster and a mistake. Are you saying that men are monsters and mistakes? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm not a fan of double standards. So if you're saying that since you were born as a man, that you are seen as a monster and a mistake, then that means that you're saying that every man born is a monster and a mistake. I'm not a fan of double standards, so you better think about what you say, though. I'd like to be a girl because I look a lot better as a girl than a boy, but I'm good being a man now. I think it's all about mindset. I couldn't. I don't know. I would never want to be a woman, but I know that's probably just me or something. Did I hear something? Hello? I don't know what the hell I just heard. RL stuff? Yeah. I don't know how to deal with this thing without some sort of Omega Uber carry. Like, I don't even think Gladios could. Well, maybe Gladios could, actually. I'll try it. People say because I'm trans that I'm a monster and a mistake. That's just stupid, people. Why don't you use combos? Because what the hell would they do? RLS hyper scales hyperversal? Yeah. I'm next to Tennessee. Interesting. What do you think of my totally serious and not satire pickup line? What'd you say? Send it today and I have to guess if it's left or right. If I guess correctly, you date me. Yeah, what a great one. Should I use that? I'm all for positivity, but can we go back to the funny cat game with our favorite rage-baited streamer? You guys are the ones continuing to talk about this. No offense, Magnificent Loaf, but it's the effect of Magnificent Loaf. I shouldn't use it? Okay. I wasn't saying being a dude is a monster and a mistake because that's just as much of a dick thing to say, just clarifying. Well, even if it's not being a dude, it's being trans as that. If you think being trans as being a monster and a mistake, then that means that, yeah, that's weird. But obviously, I know you don't see it that way. And I'm going to be honest with you, not a lot of other people are going to see it that way. And this is the last thing I want to say about this. This is the last thing I want to say about this. Just because somebody says one thing, that doesn't mean that other people think a different thing. Let me try to say that in a different, more understanding way. What one person will say is not the same as what another person thinks. Most people that actually go out of their way to say things, they're the people you want to avoid. Those are the people that you shouldn't care about. Everybody else that doesn't say something are the ones that you should pay attention to. If somebody doesn't say anything about it, then that probably means that they really don't care and that you're fine. So, like, I'm just saying, like, I know it's like a thing where every 10 compliments makes up for like one insult or whatever, or like one insult overshadows 10 compliments or whatever. But I just like I just don't pay attention to what people say. People are stupid. That's just the way it works. I'm sorry. After your ranking video, I'll max Anubis. Good idea, especially if you like using Anubis. Anubis got the best ultra talents. I don't know about best. I think Hayabusa got the best ultra talents now with 14.6 coming up. I think those are better than Anubis's just because they make such a big, drastic difference. And I think that that's a pretty big deal. Have you ever played Deltarune? I have, but not past chapter 2. Hayabusa Ultra Talents is fucking cracked. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, Blue Flame, that is good advice. If you want to take advice from someone, don't take criticism from them. I do think that. And honestly, I think that if you don't know somebody, then don't pay attention to them. And if it's your family that's saying stuff, well, fuck them. Because everybody thinks differently, and you be you. You do you. But yeah, Blue Flame's definitely that's a better line than mine. I like all the Uber the same except for Mola Mola's my go. Holy Slow Gladios, he'll get there. The slowest base clear? Oh, have you ever seen my Hurricane one? I literally posted that on YouTube where I used Hurricane to slowly whittle down the base. Did you do it on stream? Did I do what on stream? The Hurricane thing or the something else? Is a strange favorite Uber? Oh yeah. Mola is interesting. You're killing yourself because the joke wasn't funny? That's interesting. Humanity is a plague upon the world? I mean, you're not wrong about that, actually. We are the leading cause of pollution. Thanks to all the cars and shit that we're putting up into the air. Or not, thanks to all the cars, we were putting a bunch of shit into the air. And then we're also causing deforestation because we keep cutting down trees for us to live in. Or not. We're cutting down trees for us to use their space and stuff like that. We're killing animals unnaturally. Da-da-da-da-da. We are ruining the world because we're selfish and we think that we are the top dogs of the planet Earth. I don't think there's really any denying that. I would give up Rock Cat for you. I would not. I don't have anybody I would give up Rock Cat for. Cars we're putting in the air. I mean planes. Planes are basically cars that we put in the air. Just efficient ones because there's more people on there. Ah shit, I need a critter. I wish Gladius got better talents. Doesn't he only have like a 50% mini wave? I wish it was guaranteed. Or if it is guaranteed, then it needs to be a normal wave. No flying cars or helicopters? Nah, helicopters don't have wheels. Planes do, though. Planes have wheels. And if you think about it, since they only have 3 wheels, planes are just really big tricycles. Did you ever play Deltarune on stream? Oh, no. I played Undertale on stream, though. I probably won't ever play Deltarune, though. Just because it's, like, different. 50% mini-wave, guarantee survive. Yeah, that's not that great. Another mid-as-hell pickup line. I don't think that's a pickup line. That's just a fact. Personality is more attractive than actual looks. And by more attractive, I mean more attractive for a partner. If you're just trying to, like, make yourself, like, out there, if you're just trying to make yourself, you know, draw attention to yourself, then actual looks will matter. But if you want to actually be a good partner and want somebody to notice you for that kind of thing, your personality is more attractive. The flying car actually exists. Search it. It will appear. It'll probably just bring me to Back to the Future. But also, flying cars aren't actually used because of the fact that they are just insufficient. They're inefficient for energy. Just because like it would take so much energy to put them in the air, and so like I mean a helicopter and a plane are already the closest things we will ever get to an actual flying car that will be used on a day-to-day basis. I find Kai way prettier than just her tits. I mean, she's an airhead, so I think she's cute. Guaranteed Wave would be pretty strong as he would have 9.6k DPS at level 30 with 400 standing range. But you 100% should have had slow increase from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. I don't know about 8 seconds, but I think like increasing his slow by a second or two would have been nice. Also, can we just talk about how bad my crit luck is here? How is Warlock not the best anti-trailist, doing like 43k DPS? At level 60, maybe. But also, that's only against trailers. Remember, like, I don't know what I'm saying, remember. I do want to talk about something. I was actually thinking about it this morning. The best specialists aren't the specialists that are only really good against their trait. The best specialists are the specialists that can have viability in mixed stages. Warlock and Pierre does not have that. Mad Dr. Clay does not have that. He does not have usability in mixed stages, which is the reason why I cannot say he is the best anti-trailist. Because unlike something like Shadow Gal, who I believe has far better general DPS against traitless, or maybe not far better, but comparable DPS, he also has more standing range, better survivability, and the ability to hit things generally. He's still really good, but he's not the best anti-traitless. Not at all. That second form double bounty? What does he even target? In his second form, what does he target? Like, what can he get double bounty from? Going to walk my dog? Oh, yay! You whoop-de-doo. No, he's not the best anti-trailist. No way. Yeah, no, he's definitely not. He's good. Yeah, but not the best. I would honestly put Gladios above him, just because Gladios provides really good support against traitless. Damage isn't the only thing that matters. Second form targets Angel and Alien? Interesting. Like, I do understand people saying that Mad Dr. Clay is really good. Like, I do get it, and I get why you would say he's the best anti-trailers, but all he provides is damage. That's all he provides. I'm all to talents from Mola that make the dodge 100% chance. Yeah, let's not do that. Double bounty on starred aliens goes hard? Eh. Did you say whoop-de-doo because I was leaving? No, what the fuck? I did say that, actually. Get used to it. Can you tell I'm tired? It's only an hour and a half in, and I'm already, like, slowing down, like, a lot. So, like, man, fuck you? Yeah, nobody will. He got a lot of immunities, too? Immune to Surge? I mean, here's the thing, right? By the logic of having a lot of immunities and hitting traitless for a lot of damage, that leads me to say that Anubis is better at being anti-traitless than Mad Dr. Clay is. Because Anubis Ultra Talented has better DPS against everything rather than just against traitless. He has immunities, I think more immunities actually, especially with the wave and surge immunity. And he also has bonuses such as Shield Pierce, Barrier Breaker, Zombie Killer, and also, I believe his attack frequency is way more consistent. You think Mad Dr. Clay's second form is the best form? Ain't no way. I think first form is the best just because of how niche it is, being able to have base killer. I think that's such a niche thing to have that it's actually his best form. Just because it's so unique. Being a unique Uber matters more than being a good Uber. Untalented Anubis is still really good as both a generalist and a zombie killer. Because remember, he's a generalist with really high damage per hit, immunity to wave, and I think knockback naturally. And he also has zombie killer. So he's actually a really good generalist. His only problem is his force swing. That's his only problem. Because I was okay with him before he got his TBA decreased. Because I used him even pre-true form. Like, I used him for a long time. I daydream about Sonic having base destroyer. That would actually be kind of crazy. Bahamut base destroyer. Let's not get Bahamut ultra talents anytime soon. I wish Mad Dr. Clay is the only one who has it. I mean, it's only Warlock and Pierre. If Mad Dr. Clay had base destroyer, then that would be really good. Way too good. Because I think his first form only targets floating, right? Or is it only alien? It's one of the two. And so otherwise he's only a base destroyer. If you had an anti-Trailus and an anti-alien that only targeted that also had base destroyer, that would be really good. That would be really good. Alien and floating? Okay, so that's fine. But being able to target Trailus and having base destroyer, that would be really good. See ya, bed. Whoop-de-doo. What the fuck? I did not type that? Well, clearly it did. We're going to have to wait for Omega Legends before Baja starts being used slightly less, so they are going to have to give him Ultra Talents. Eh. Baja Blast Ultra Talents after last ZL stage? What do you mean? Oh, well, no, I wouldn't like that. I just don't think he should ever get Ultra Talents. Because, like, Baja Blast will never not be a viable thing, right? Like, he'll never not be one of the best units in the game now. And even if he somehow does manage to start being outclassed by something, not any clue what he would get outclassed by, but if he did start getting outclassed by literally anything, then maybe you can give him Ultra Talents. But by the end of ZL, I don't think there's going to be anything that really outclasses him. I genuinely don't believe that there would be. Wait until every enemy has Explosion Immune? I mean, they did that with Surge for Behemoths. But I don't think all the Sages are Explosion Immune, so that's not going to happen, I don't think, unless they add another sub-trait. I wish more units had base destroyer is what I meant. Oh, yeah, that's fair. But at the same time, if they add more base destroyer, then that'll make things like Warlock and Pierre less unique. I would honestly be so okay with giving some Ubers just like such a unique niche that nobody else has it. I would be okay with that. Is my stuff sending now? Yeah, it is. What do you mean, is it sending now? Your buy bed was sent. I've been able to see your messages. I think. Maybe you sent some things that weren't being said. Or something. I don't know. I am sorry for not having a lot of energy, but what kind of niches? Like base destroyer, double bounty, maybe some new ones and stuff like that. Like, I'd be okay with them. I haven't been connected a lot? Yeah. It is cool to have unique Ubers? Yeah. I really like unique Ubers. The biggest niche in the game is the Behemoth Elephant having warp immunity. Yeah. Honestly, getting anything with warp wouldn't be a surprise to me, but I also don't know how they would do it in a way that works. Niche implies useful? Not really, it just means unique. But let's see, what's the definition of niche? I didn't spell it right. Definition. A comfortable or suitable position in life or employment. I guess a suitable position. Yeah, it does mean useful. But I mean, anything can be useful, right? Like, I don't know if we've ever seen anything that doesn't have a use. You know what I mean? I don't think we have. A base defender warp, like Mamaluga true form? That would be interesting. Aset talents warp? I actually don't think so, because Aset benefits greatly from having overall DPS. Giving her a warp would honestly make her worse. I have a question. Yesterday, to make a cool photo, I did Mola versus Socrates without me shield. He's alive for 20 seconds straight, so I think 10 dodges. Is it rare? Well, with every 2 seconds, right? Because his dodge lasts 2 seconds, I think. So that means that every 2 seconds, there's another 20% chance that he gets hit, right? And so with that, it's just, I mean, 10 in a row, I mean, just multiply it. So it's a 1 in 5 times 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 a 1 in 5, da 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 da. Yes, it's lucky, but I don't think it's as lucky as you think, because it's actually not times 1 in 5, because that's the odds that you don't get dodge. So it would be 4 over 5 times 4 over 5 times 4 over 5 times 4 over 5. Do that 10 times. So it's 4 over 5 squared, or not squared, to the 10th power. So if you really want to do that math, go ahead. But basically, it's probably less lucky than you think it is. You ever take advanced chem? I don't take advanced classes. Or I haven't. I am ready for a set talents, but that's going to be like another year or two. Like, it's going to be a while. No useless Ubers, right? What does Carousel even do? He slows blackened zombies from 400 range with an Omni Strike that pierces like 40 range forward. While also piercing back. Hydrate, yes sir. But like he does... Like, he's good. Like, he outranges pretty much every major zombie, and he can manage to slow them all, while also having pretty decent DPS. So, like, I don't get why people automatically act like Carousel is the worst Uber, because he's really not that bad. Like, he's really not that bad. 400 standing range is too much to really say he's the worst. Housewife, though? Is he outclassed by Housewife? Sure. But does he have way better survivability than Housewife? Yes. He also has better standing range, 400 instead of Housewife's 300. So they have basically completely different niches, because Housewife is a mid-ranger LD, meanwhile Carousel is a backlining Omni. One day I got 2% drop 3 times in a row in another game, and I discover it's like, oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's lucky. Yeah. Housewife Savage Blow. I'm not saying Housewife's worse than Carousel. I'm saying you can use them both, because Housewife Slow is also somewhat inconsistent sometimes. And so Carousel's is a little more consistent, because I think it's a 100% chance. I can't believe people say that Carousel sucks. Well, he's not exactly amazing, but he's not like the lowest of the low. I don't believe in the F tier whenever it comes to Battlecast Ubers, because F tier implies that they fail at doing anything and that they're never useful. When in reality, every Uber has its usage. Yes, even Huge Hermit. I like Carousel. I like him too. And does he have talents yet, or is that something that'll be coming up here before too long? I don't actually know, but he's not bad. His true form actually made him quite durable. He's my second Uber? Damn! My second Uber was like a Mataratsu or something. You must be new. Oh yeah, wait, I knew that. I knew you were new, sorry. Carousel was my first ever Dark Legion? I don't think that's what you meant. Iron Legion. I still never used it once. I mean, that's just a you problem. Just because you choose not to use something doesn't make it any worse of an Uber. That's just your fault. For sure, he's my first Iron Legion on my main, and they can't just disrespect him like that. Well, where is he play? Can somebody send the X Skull, the recent X Skull tier list somewhere in the VC, or not VC, Discord? Can somebody do that? That would be cool. I would love to be able to see that, because I'm pretty sure Carousel is like right at the bottom. I'm fairly certain it's like way at the bottom. Having Cat Machine knockback immune would probably be good here, not gonna lie. Helped with Dabu restriction a lot? I mean, I bet. I finished all the ads and the stream was lagging. The stream's lagging? Is it? Anybody else having lag? It just never felt like it would be better than the other options. What do you mean by other options? You said he was your first or second Iron Legion, right? So what do you mean by better options? Because clearly you didn't have a lot of Uber options. And so saying that, oh, he's not doing more than Qigong and Housewife, well, I mean, no, really? I thought he'd be better than those, even though, like, Ubers are most of the time worse than their non-Ubers. You can just use him in addition to them. You don't have to, like, you know, just, I don't get that kind of thinking. Like, oh, it's worse than this? Okay, so I just won't use this. Like, no, just use them both, bitch. Oh, am I doing an... Oh, God. I might need Tetsukachi here. Shrimp is fine, like super rares or rares. Yeah, just use Ubers and super rares and rares all at the same time. Like, I mean, is Carousel going to be used after, like, SOL or UL? No. But he's still going to, you know, be helpful in zombie stages. Especially since zombies are actually paired with blacks a lot of the time, so you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone on that. So I don't even know what to do here. I guess I'll probably just give Cat Machine knockback immunity. You're using base tanking Lucas video strat. Base tanking against something that deals this much damage, probably not a good idea. I think I'll just use Cat Machine knockback immunity. And then... What the hell do I use for the Bun? I guess Fishman? I think maybe Fishman and Octo? Possibly. They might be good, I don't know. I use Carousel. Oh yeah, he's also Colossus Slayer. So that's another use that he has. I didn't get Kanken hype for so long because I didn't talent or level it. I just never used it because it was like, oh, single targeting, da-da-da-da. Like, I didn't care about it. Bomber makes that stage useless anyways? What stage? The Colossus Lenoir? You realize Carousel can also be used against the zombie penguin, right? The Colossus penguin? That's another one that you can use it on. What's your Lenoir Ubers? Cosmos, Shadow, and Kenshin? I don't do gauntlets. I just hate that we always summarize an Uber as, oh, it's worse than this, so therefore I don't need to use this. Like that, like, just you can use the lesser and the greater. You can use them both together to get the best outcome. You don't have to just use whatever's best. You can use more than one thing. I only do them for the Dark Cat's Eyes. I just don't think, I just don't want to put the time into it. I want achievement in Dark Eyes. Yeah, I'm just, you know, I have better things to spend my time on. So I get stuff to make it way easier. I'm not saying Carousel's good. I think you're not paying, like, I'm just saying he's not F tier. He still does his job fine. He's not absolutely horrible and useless like a lot of people seem to think he is. Plasma Ultra Form, fair enough. And now Cat Machine is doing great. I just only invest in my best specialist Uber for each trait. I mean, yeah. Invest in whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to use the best. You don't have to use the worst. I'm just saying use whatever. I like Carousel. I know. I think after I'm done with these dual stages, I'm gonna end up the stream because, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so tired today. Dude, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. Carousel ain't better than my Poseidons and 1 OP Iron Legion. But pretty sure I used him until like halfway done with you all. Yeah, he still absolutely has usage. Like, I think that's just a lot of people overlooking the fact that he does still have usage there. If Bahamut knocks this guy back in 1 hit, then does that mean good things? Sorry for annoying you when I'm here. You don't annoy me. You just you don't annoy me at all, actually. No Baja Blast? No. This is my new account, and I haven't done Cats of the Cosmos 3 yet. But you don't annoy me at all. Just maybe stay away from like the serious talk and stuff, because you do tend to bring up some really negative stuff that kind of brings the tone of the stream down. And that's nothing against you, that's just like the way it is. And I understand that talking about that stuff can help and all that, but you know, it does, you know, it brings the mood down, and it doesn't, it's, you know, can't be as bad as Dogaku. Dogaku is terrible. I should never have let him last as long as he did. I don't mean to be depressing, but it's also because like this is one of the only places I can talk about it all. I get it, right? I get it, but we want to have a positive time. Focusing on the sad stuff, like there's a difference between talking about it every now and then to get it out of your system and completely focusing on it and making it your entire personality and stuff. You need to be able to, you can talk about it every now and then, but you can talk about it but you don't have to always talk about it. You know what I mean? Who's the best anti-zombie in Iron Legion? Probably Atlantis Logistics. It's not my entire personality. You could have fooled me. Stream is for fun. Discord is for actual real discussions. Oh yeah, if you want to have real discussions, go into the Discord. People are 100% willing to talk there. Even in VC. So if you want to hear their voices, they'll still do that. You don't have to talk though. You can still message via text. My Discord's really cool. I definitely recommend taking advantage of it. Wait, where's that message? I think Baja Blast is better than Balrog. That's one of the coldest takes I've ever seen. I will do that. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. What I talk about a lot here, because I'm sad often, don't talk to people often about it. Yeah, that's fine. I completely get it. It's just like whenever I'm streaming, I prefer to have it a little more like lighter mood. I prefer for it to be a little more positive, a little more, you know, all this stuff. Is Atlantis Soul Strike any good? I have no idea. I do not have experience with Soul Strike. The Discord is cool. They helped me make a better general loadout. Yeah, and they can help you with anything. And with different time zones, there's almost always going to be at least that one person that will join VC. And if everybody's busy, then I mean, I don't know. That's just inconvenient. But I doubt everybody will be absolutely busy. You got a hot take for US or for us? Like, are you saying for the United States or for you guys? Because I'm sure I've had a lot of hot takes in my past. Us? Okay. I don't know. I just know I've probably had a lot of hot takes. Anubis is better than Balrog, maybe? I don't know. D'Artagnan is better than Darktagnan. Stuff like that. Dark Matama is the best anti-traitless. That kind of thing. Like, I mean, I do have these takes. I probably triggered at least one of you a lot there with what I just said. I have no doubt. Not a doubt in my mind. Kenshin is the best anti-relic Uber? Eh. You said Kenshin the best anti-black or what? I mean, I don't think Kenshin's the best anti-black. I think she's worse than Yukimura. Comparable to KG, I'd say, probably. Nah, better than KG. But, like, worse than Yukimura. Ain't Vigler better? What do you mean? Kenshin as an anti-relic? No. I mean, Vigler's ultra form, maybe. But, like, Vigler's... Against specifically relics? No. But thanks to his combo, I'd say Vigler's probably better. Exfil put KG 4 tiers higher than Kenshin? Well, that's just because of fucking generalist value. That's just because KG has better generalist value than Kenshin does. Unfortunately. Did I actually do anything to change my loadout to make this better? Oh, wait, that was a bad idea. Barog, I'm sorry. Or Bahamut. Not Barog. What the fuck am I on? I don't think this is gonna work out very well. Prediction? What's your prediction? Damn. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating the stage. Should I use a continue chat? What's your prediction, Magnificent Loaf? What's your prediction? I'm gonna use a continue. What's the ad gonna be? Ah, fuck TikTok. I wish I had Vigler or Lasvos. You're fine. You can live. Knowing that I have Lasvos and don't have Barog, they're about the same. As somebody with Lasvos and Barog, they are similar in the fact that they're largely overrated. Because everybody sees high damage numbers and they're like, oh, really good, you know? But they don't see the biggest problem with both Lasvos and Barog, which is inconsistency and unreliability. You cannot rely on either of them unless you have your entire loadout centered around them. They are unreliable as hell unless you actually want to, you know, be good at the game. Boss is not that good in most cases, neither is Balrog. Oh wait, how is Fishman gonna do this? Whatever. Sorry for the prediction. I thought it'd let me talk again. Oh, what's your prediction? I understand that you're lagging, but what's your prediction? Keep getting on the one TikTok ad where two girls are doing the best friend challenge, and every time I get that ad, I get so pissed off. I've never seen that, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I also just don't pay attention to ads, not gonna lie. How did you somehow manage to do a full wall of words, even with the decreased font size? Eggs or tomatoes? That's not a prediction. That's just gonna end up being a heads or tails thing. Which one's heads? I guess eggs would be heads or tail. I guess eggs would be heads, because why not? Which would that's still not how predictions work. So I'm just gonna put up. I prefer eggs over tomatoes because I hate tomatoes, but I'll go ahead and do this. I want to know what the answer is. Well, that's not how predictions work. Predictions just predict the future. If you want to know my thought on it, then you can just ask. Oh wait, that's a poll. Right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you really want to know other people's opinions, you can just ask. It doesn't need to be a poll or anything. Like, I can do type 1s in chat if you think it would be easier to hit a bee with an egg, and 2 for tomato. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I can do. Just because doing an actual poll isn't really necessary. Gone on a rant, that's how mad I am about the ads. It's alright. No, I don't care. 7? Oh, what's that option? A rock? Because I agree, 7. Okay, see, and that's the same thing as a poll. So 2-1, tomatoes are better to hit bees with than an egg. It's because tomatoes are bigger. Makes sense. 7 is a kidney stone? Oh. Straight from the source or what? Because I mean, you're gonna have to be pretty good at aiming. If you're a gorilla, could you beat 100 men? No. Well, I'm skinny as fuck, so probably not. I'm not even gonna roll on Sonic, because fuck Sonic. I want women. My Popeyes is here, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Matador. 4 is a tactile nuke. You know what? I should have chosen that. The Sonic collab sucks? Nah, I like it. I like the collab, and the Ubers are actually pretty decent. I just don't dislike them. All right. To end off the stream, we will be doing heads or tails for the prediction. So coin flip. It's not going to be the first one that appears on. I have to actually click the button to flip it. So it's not heads. The outcome is not heads. The outcome is tails. All right. Tails wins. Both of your Ubers are tails. That's just unfortunate. Popped 100% Uber chance. Yeah. That's just unfortunate. Feels bad, man. But I think that will be the end of the stream. I think it'll be the end of the stream anyway. So if you did enjoy, please do come back for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.